9 a.m. on this Friday morning. Good day, Chicago. I'm Melody Mendez, in for Corey McFerrin.
Good morning again, everybody. I'm Darlene Hill. It is Friday, January 16th. Topping our news at this
morning on the Chicago Connection here. Of course, Anita, there are many. 9:02 right now. New numbers out this morning show the staggering amount of money and time spent on the recent race for governor.
Yeah, those numbers show Bruce Rauner spent $65 million to defeat Pat Quinn. Now, that comes out to almost 36.
Mayor Emanuel, Archbishop Blaise Cupich, and other local leaders gathering this morning for a breakfast to honor Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Yeah, that breakfast has been held since King's death and is a reminder of his work on Michigan Avenue, where this breakfast is taking place. Hey, Joni. Thank you so much, Joni. A lot of people here in Chicago, of course, thanking Reverend Clay Evans for all of the work that he's done in Inglewood there at Fellowship Baptist Church. Other stories, international news. Police in Belgium, France, and Germany have arrested or killed several suspects in a series of anti-terror raids.
Yeah, as Amy Kellogg reports, one official describes the attack being planned in Belgium as, quote, another Paris. Take a look.
Pope Francis is trying to set the record straight today on comments he made about free speech.
Yeah, yesterday he said, you cannot insult the faith of others and not expect a punch. All right, a red hot hashtag, as red hot as the dress you're wearing, Dar. This is all over Twitter, and it's all about the Academy Award nominations announced yesterday.
Yeah, that hashtag. Bit of a lighter note, the battle between Packer and Seahawks fans getting a little nasty as their big playoff game draws near. It's time for some football.
You know it. Okay, so Packers fans appear to have started the trouble by banning the songs of any bands from Seattle. We know there's a lot of big bands out there from Seattle.
12 minutes after the hour on Friday. Tammy, help.
That is not going to fly.
What was that?
You know what?
Just saying.
Ladies, I have a 6-year-old. If they had a ban on cheese, we would have a crisis. That's all I can say.
We anytime, so.
Me too. You know
it's just today, though, so that's it.
Yeah, well then, thank goodness.
We're not checking those turkey sandwiches, though, so that's good to know.
Okay. Don't tell.
Ahead on Good Day Chicago this Friday, it is time for What's Brewing, a look at some of the cool things to do around the Chicago area this weekend.
And the wild video of an announcer.
Welcome back, everybody, on this Friday afternoon to Fox News at noon. It is 12:31. I'm Darlene Hill. Corey is off today. If you're out walking in the loop.
It's either the snow, you don't want to stay cold enough so it doesn't get slushy, or just go away overnight.
Yeah, just go away overnight. Exactly.
We can't have it the way we want it all the time.
But it's going to be that kind of weekend where you want to go out and hang out in the city, because we haven't been able to.
No, and you know what? Get the kids out on the hills, because a lot of...
It's a 3-day weekend for the kids in the area, too.
Not
because
for
they don't have to have, it's an official holiday on Monday, right? I'm working Monday, you are too,
That's right, yeah.
Yes, all right. Thank you so much,
enjoy
Bill. A Chicago youth hockey team is trying to repeat what Jackie Robinson West did this summer. They're trying to become the best in the world in a title run that is getting international attention. You can, of course, see the entire feature with the Young Americans Sunday night at 10 o'clock on The Final Word right here on Fox 32. Coming up, we're going to check in with our friends at TMZ to get the latest Hollywood headlines, so keep it right there. Prominent politicians here in Illinois and clergy members began the Martin Luther King Jr. holiday weekend at Mayor Rahm Emanuel's Interfaith Breakfast. Christina Nieves and Jim DeSelm, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
So let's talk about this. It's an iconic role, of course, and you are so lucky to be able to play this. What does this feel like for you, Maria?
It's amazing. As a Puerto Rican actress, it's one of the...
It is such a classic, and everybody probably does the words and the singing right along with you. How can you add your touch to it, Christina and Jim, your own personal touches to this story?
Oh, man. Well, I'll never be Natalie Wood. I can only be Christina Nieves, so I just bring myself to it.
That energy, because like I said, they're singing right along with you.
Yeah, we had our first audience yesterday, and it was fantastic to have that energy, and everyone really enjoyed it. It was a great night.
Okay, of course, I'm going to get out of the way and let you perform for us this morning. What are you going to be singing?
Tonight.
Tonight. Taking shortcuts when it comes to plastic surgery can, of course, result in a disaster. So joining us this afternoon is Dr. Julius Few with the Few Institute with some advice on how you should, of course, what you need to talk about before taking that big plunge. Happy New Year. Good to see you, Dr. Few.
It's great to see
Always.
You.
It's interesting. We were just a patient. I need to be honest and tell you, give you a full history, my medical history.
Absolutely. That's where it starts.
You're saying, you know what, because if you think to yourself, maybe I should keep that or withhold that from my doctor, you already know it's wrong. And that's going to, of course, have a disastrous effect on you, perhaps.
It really is.
This is the stuff that you're injecting right in there.
This is the stuff.
12:28, when we come back, Bill Bellis is back with a very, very welcome weekend forecast. Wait to hear about it. We'll be right back. Well, if you're looking for something to do with the kids this weekend, how about the movies? The beloved children's book character, Paddington Bear, comes alive on the big screen. Remember, the bear was live in the studio with Mark Strell and I not too long ago. Well, Fox's Adam Housley talks to two of the movie's big stars about the family who befriends a talking bear at a London train station. When you said you might have to fight the wind, I'm like, okay, better than the cold, better
Well,
than
wind's
the
coming
snow.
from a better direction.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Have a good weekend, Bill.
You too.
You at home, have a good weekend. We'll see you back here on Good Day Chicago starting at 4:30 on Monday. Monday on Good Day Chicago, we've got John Fox, the Bears' brand new head coach, live in studio. We're going to be talking about his big move to Chicago and what he has in store for the Bears. And the latest look for women, leggings that look like jeans. Are they too weird to actually wear outside your house? Melody Mendez puts them to the test Monday morning starting at 4:30.